Welcome to Zonie Living, Business, Adventure, and Leadership. Today, we're going camping. Do you love to spend your days and nights in the great outdoors, but don't love shaking out your sleeping bag from the last wildland adventure, or packing up the camper, the mountain bikes, the kayaks, and all the other gear you'll want to use, plus setting up that camper or trying to find the poles that go with the tent? Then stay tuned, because this is the program for you. Imagine waking to the sounds of wildlife and watching the sun rise through a majestic forest like this one in the Kaibab National Forest as you sip your latte in the soft, fresh bathrobe that somebody else supplied for you. I'm describing the boutique outdoor experience that AutoCamp would like to bring to Arizona near Williams, about an hour's drive from the Grand Canyon. With me live from Yosemite is AutoCamp's Bernie Correa. Hi, Bernie.
Hey, Bonnie. Yes, it's a beautiful day here. We're at AutoCamp Yosemite, just a short drive from Yosemite National Park in the town of Mid-Pines, California. We have a full house today, but it's as peaceful as ever here. We're sitting inside of our clubhouse overlooking the pond in a beautiful forest of pines. Our guests arrive here in their personal cars with just an overnight bag, and we provide everything else they need. You don't have to have camping knowledge or camping experience to have a great time. We call it Adventure Simplified. Guests have the option of staying either in an Airstream, an X-Suite cabin, or a safari-style canvas tent. And we're actually the exclusive lodging partner of Airstream, and they build a very custom unit for us, strictly for our guests' use.
And you don't have any cars in that campsite?
No, everybody parks in a consolidated lot, and it allows us to really create a beautiful manicured experience throughout the majority of our campground.
Well, let me read what some of your promotional material says. AutoCamp has revolutionized alternative lodging by blending the traditional outdoors experience with the service and design of a boutique hotel. From luxury linens, bedding, and bathrobes to mid-century modern-inspired reception and meeting space, as we see here at the Joshua Tree site. AutoCamp has reimagined the outdoor lodging experience for the modern adventurer. Who is this modern adventurer?
Yeah. In the last few years, there's been a greater desire for people to connect with nature, be in the outdoors, and have a really unique experience when they travel. AutoCamp fits the bill in that we offer an experience for guests of all walks of life. We mostly see millennial couples looking to explore beautiful places together, young families trying to show their children the outdoors, or active retirees that may have been big campers in their youth, but now really appreciate a warm shower and a queen-size bed when they venture outside. There's also the social component. There's something special about gathering around the campfire that really leads to great interactions, both between members of a group who may be traveling together, but also guests from different parts of the country that run into each other at AutoCamp. These adventurers all have something in common, which is that they all have a love for the outdoors and a desire to leave it better than when they found it.
Well, I can relate to some of those categories. And also, I think this would be fantastic for business retreats or family reunions. While you're there at Yosemite, can you give us a look around? Give us a tour.
Oh, sure. All right. Well, here we go. Again, right now we're in the middle of our clubhouse, which is kind of the main gathering area. If you look outside, you can get a sense for the grounds of the campground. You've got our kind of group outdoor fire pit area, where guests like to socialize after a long day of hiking in the park.
Very nice.
You see our pond and then the campsite scattered throughout in the background.
So pretty.
As you pivot the other way, you can see kind of.
And you're in the clubhouse.
I'm in the clubhouse. It's a Saturday morning, and we've got a full house today, but it's quiet and peaceful as ever. We've got our front desk with our great front desk staff. And so guests come in and you check in, and they've got the ability to buy locally sourced products from our general store, which will feature things from cool AutoCamp merch, light food and beverage that they could cook at their campsite, and also good selection of beer and wine and other goodies that our guests get to enjoy.
It looks very well stocked.
It is indeed.
Very inviting. And here you can hang out. I'm sure people bring their laptops.
Oh, yeah. It's a great place for remote working.
And right now, AutoCamp has 4 luxury Airstream properties in operation. So one, of course, is Yosemite, where you are. There's Joshua Tree, and here's a shot of the exterior, and this must be the clubhouse. There's Russian River in Sonoma County and Cape Cod. And also under construction are locations outside of Zion National Park in Utah and the Catskills in the Hudson Valley of New York. You're also in the process of creating an AutoCamp near Williams. Tell us about that.
Yeah. First, I'd like to say there's a really big reason why we chose the Williams and Coconino County area beyond its obvious beauty and the proximity to the Grand Canyon. The county has a very specific vision to enhance recreation in Arizona. The Coconino County Comprehensive Plan, a conservation-based plan, contains many goals and policies that support campground development. The AutoCamp project incorporates key components of the county's vision and AutoCamps. County would like to see high quality controlled campground development, and that's what we are providing in our proposal. So we really see this as a long-term partnership with the county and the immediate community. We're currently proposing the AutoCamp project in what's known as Cooper Ranch. It's a beautiful location in the pines with epic views of Bill Williams Mountain and the surrounding mountain peaks. Cooper Ranch is a gorgeous meadow that our project will preserve as an open space benefit for the community and our guests. This location is just a bike ride to Williams and an hour's drive to the Grand Canyon.
And as you mentioned with your concept, you like to have your AutoCamp sites close to local attractions. You like to promote the local communities. And in Williams, of course, you have Route 66. You have local breweries, local restaurants, and boutiques. You have that wonderful drive-through wildlife park, Arizona, nearby. Of course, there's hiking and mountain biking trails and lakes. Flagstaff, as you mentioned, is nearby, maybe a half hour's drive away, and the Grand Canyon is an hour away.
That's exactly right. One of the key tenets of our business is to bring the community to the forefront of the guest experience. We'll partner with local restaurants, yoga teachers, breweries, artists, and coffee roasters for all of our on-site programs and products. We also work with local guides like foraging and hiking experts, historians, wellness instructors, etc., for all of our off-site programming as well. With the Williams project, we expect to partner closely with all types of community businesses to really showcase their products and introduce our guests to all that this area has to offer.
And I know that you like to bring in concepts, local concepts, and governmental concepts like leave no trace and those sorts of values that go along with the area.
Yes, and in addition to that, each location will partner with a local environmental nonprofit that aligns with the leave no trace policies that we promote. And so we call this a $1 a night program, where $1 from each room night is donated. So in 2021, AutoCamp donated over $40,000 to organizations like the Mojave Desert Land Trust, the 300 Committee, Nature Bridge, and Stewards of the Coast of Redwoods.
Fantastic. Well, with all this, what can the guest expect to pay per night?
It's difficult to give a price range because it varies based on room type and season, but generally starting rates are usually in the low 200s and adjust with demand.
So give us a look around one last time.
Perfect. Let's go.
Take us back outside.
Here we go. This is AutoCamp Yosemite. And again, full house, but as peaceful as it can be.
And what does it feel like out there today? How's the temperature?
It's probably high 60s. A little warm for February, middle of the day.
Sure. Looks like full sun.
Full sun. And a light breeze coming in.
Well, thank you for bringing that to us today. And thank you for joining us on Zonie Living. I wanted to also ask you to keep us posted as you work through the process in Coconino County and your efforts to bring AutoCamp to an area just near Williams. I think it's important to note that this is a 160-acre parcel, and you're only developing about a 40-acre section of that. So you're purposely leaving a lot of open space.
That's right. We really made it a focus from the beginning to limit the impacts of our project as much as possible. And so we consolidated the development over to the northwest corner, where there really is no visual impact. It's totally tucked away in the pines that are there today. And as I mentioned before, it preserves that open space meadow there for the benefit of the community. So it's a very exciting project, something we spent a lot of time with the planning and our I'm very excited to continue working with the county and the community to hopefully deliver a really cool experience in Northern Arizona.
Well, fantastic. Good luck, Bernie, and thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you, Bonnie. Take care.
You too. You can read more in my interview with Bernie Correa and AutoCamp at flagstaffbusinessnews.com or quadcitiesbusinessnews.com. And thank you for joining Zonie Living, Business, Adventure, and Leadership. I hope you're enjoying Arizona's great outdoors. I'm Bonnie Stevens.